asking people for what they don't have. Come here, come here. Let me talk to all you. I'm not just listening. I want you to hear me. People don't always give you what you deserve. They give you what they have inside of them. Believe that. You can be the most loyal person in the world, but that does not mean that the person beside you know how to be loyal. You can be the most honest person, loving, patient, and understanding person in the world, but you cannot force another person to operate from the same place that you are operating from. Sometimes we get upset because we are saying, but why can't you treat me? Why can't you love me properly? Why can't you be honest with me? Why can't you treat me this way? Why can't you understand me? Why can't you give me the same loyal treatment that I'm giving you? Because they may not have it to give. They don't know what that is. You cannot pull honesty out of somebody who has made lying a lifestyle. You cannot demand loyalty from someone who is comfortable betraying people. You cannot keep explaining your feelings to somebody who turns every conversation into an argument. They changes the subject, they blame you for everything and make themselves the victim every single time you have a conversation. At some point, you have to stop asking, how do I make this person stop? Start asking, what is this person showing me? They are showing you who they are, because actions speak louder than words. If somebody shows you that they cannot communicate properly, believe them. If they repeatedly disrespect your boundaries, believe them. That's what they are. That's who they are. If they keep lying, believe them. They are liars. And if they only show up when they need you, when they need something from you, believe they are users. If every conversation becomes a battle because they refuse to take accountability, believe what you are seeing. That is who they are. Do not spend the next 5, 10, 15 years trying to turn somebody into the person that you want them to be or that you wish they would be. Listen, you are not running a rehabilitation center to change people. You cannot love somebody into emotional maturity. You cannot praise somebody into honesty if they don't want to change. You cannot give somebody enough chances and suddenly they will develop character. No, they have to choose that for themselves. I want you to understand this. You deserve good things. You deserve love. You deserve honesty in your life. You deserve loyalty. You deserve respect. You deserve proper communication. You deserve peace. You deserve love. You deserve somebody who can sit down and have an adult proper conversation with you without turning everything into a war or a fight or a confusion. But deserving those things doesn't mean that you should keep looking for those things in somebody that cannot give it to you. They show you over and over that they cannot provide those qualities. Stop going back to the same empty well expecting to get water. If the well is dry, my sister, how can you get water from it? Move on. Sometimes peace begins when you accept people for who they are instead of constantly hoping and praying that they will become who you want them to be. Accept people for who they are. And that doesn't mean that you are that doesn't mean that you approve of their behavior. That just means that you are changing. You accepting them for who they are. You're accepting reality. This is who you are. I see it now. And this is not what I want. This is not the friendship that I want. This is not the boyfriend. This is not the girlfriend that I want. That is not this bitterness. That is not bitterness. That is discernment. That is maturity. That is self-respect. You are not a bad person for that. And sometimes the strongest thing that you can do for yourself is walk away without trying to get the last word in. You don't have to convince people that they hurt you. You don't have to make them understand where they went wrong, where they hurt you. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone. Just stop giving premium access to people who does not deserve it, who keep giving you discounted treatment. Ladies, you are not asking for too much just because you want better. You want honesty. You want respect. You want loyalty. You want love. You are asking the wrong person. Do not lower your standards. Don't shrink your needs. Don't keep begging somebody to give you what they cannot give you. They are not capable. They don't have it. Take what they have shown you, accept the information that they gave you, and make your decision. Because the moment you stop trying to get water from a dry well, that's when you will become liberated. You will be free and you will be able to find places and go to wells where you can be nourished. That is where your peace will begin. Go to well that is full of water. They cannot give you what they don't have. You cannot change people. You cannot mold somebody into becoming what you want them to be. And they show you who they are. Let them be. Let them go.